Fast food workers across the nation call for a hike in pay just as the D.C. area moves a step closer to increasing the minimum wage. Good evening. I'm Denise Douglas.
And I'm Patricia Valone. Thank you for joining us. Well, a bill raising the minimum wage in Montgomery County was signed into law today. Here in Prince George's, the council has also passed similar legislation. All this is taking place as protesters demand higher pay for low-income workers across the nation. Darcy Spencer reports.
William Rice and Diane Kupelian hold a sign outside the McDonald's in Wheaton demanding higher wages for fast food workers.
If they have to have food stamps to work full-time, then the taxpayers are supporting the company that's not paying them enough.
They're among the thousands holding rallies at McDonald's locations in more than 100 cities across the country.
When a big corporation like McDonald's doesn't pay its workers enough, it not only hurts the workers, but it hurts our economy as well.
As those rallies were taking place, Montgomery County Executive Isaiah Leggett was signing a bill into law, raising the minimum wage in the county.
Sign.
The new law won't go into effect right away. It's going to be phased in over the next 4 years. Starting in October of next year, the minimum wage here in the county will be $8.40 an hour. The current minimum wage is $7.25 an hour, but by this time in 2017, the minimum wage in Montgomery County will be $11.50 an hour.
You know, what motivated me was looking at the living costs for people in Montgomery County, and particularly looking at the housing costs for people in Montgomery County. And the victory is for the people who have to live at the bottom of the margins in Montgomery County.
And Prince George's County is not far behind. The council recently passed a bill to raise the minimum wage. It's awaiting the signature of County Executive Rashawn Baker. To show the regional approach, D.C. Council Chair Phil Mendelson came to the press conference. D.C. also poised to hike the minimum pay.
The regional cooperation on this issue, the fact is that the three jurisdictions working together on this, Prince George's, Montgomery County, the District of Columbia, means that we are raising the minimum wage for roughly 2.5 million people.
But not everyone is on board. The head of Prince George's County's Chamber of Commerce says he supported a different approach.
What we wanted to see was what is the balance between increasing minimum wage and bringing jobs to Prince George's County, so that then we're creating the kind of jobs where people then could buy houses and can live and work and thrive in Prince George's County.
Darcy Spencer, CTV News.
A Prince George's man dies of hypothermia, marking the first fatal case of the season in Maryland. State health officials report that a man between the ages of 45 and 64 died of hypothermia-related causes sometime between November 26th and December 2nd. The Department of Health and Mental Hygiene reports that there were 30 such deaths in Maryland during the 2012-2013 winter season.
Well, more on the healthcare front. As the feverish rush to fix the glitches and the plaguing the healthcare website continues, many in Maryland are wondering when the state's insurance marketplace will be operational. Technical problems with the dysfunctional site have kept people from signing up for coverage. Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown was in charge of the healthcare reform rollout in Maryland. Brown, who is running for governor, is the target of mounting blame over what some are calling an embarrassing effort. He responded to criticism today.
First of all, we developed a list of items that need to be corrected, and we prioritize them, sort of A, B, and C. And we're working through the highest priority items so that folks don't get frozen out of the website, so that when they start on the website, they can make it from the beginning to the end. So we're getting better, but we still have a lot of work to do. We've got 100 days to get it done, and that's where we are focused on fixing
The state estimates that 150,000 Marylanders will enroll by March, but to date, only 3,000 of the state's 800,000 uninsured have successfully enrolled in health care plans throughout Maryland's Health Connection marketplace. Well, speaking of Lieutenant Governor Anthony Brown, several more people have thrown their support behind him and his running mate, newly appointed Montgomery County Council President Craig Rice, and Mel Franklin, who was also just voted in as chair of Prince George's County Council, endorsed the Brown team. Franklin says Brown and Ken Ullman are good for the state and the county. Meanwhile, another Democratic candidate for governor also picked up an endorsement. The Montgomery County Fraternal Order of Police is backing Delegate Heather Mazier. One of its members called her a breath of fresh air and praised her passion and commitment to public service.